Tesla announced earnings last night, and Tesla beat Wall Street estimates for revenue and earnings, but the stock still tanked roughly $20 as of noontime Thursday Eastern Time. So why the tank? Well, the big news was all about margins. However, Elon Musk said the following: short-term variance and gross margins aren't important when autonomy vastly expands Tesla's profitability. However, Wall Street wasn't trying to hear that. Now, looking at the daily chart, price did fill this gap. Your line in the sand is going to be the low from July 10th. We breached that. The next level of interest is going to be this range-bound trading that took place from early June to roughly mid-June. Now, ideally, if we scroll up to the weekly chart, you would love if price continues to decline to the monthly uptrend line, which was resistance, support, 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 resistance, maybe support. Other news from the earnings call: Cybertruck remains on track to begin initial production later this year. However, potential buyers still don't know the price, battery range, and other specs. Musk also said on the earnings call that Tesla will cut production over the summer for factory upgrades. Musk also said that the Optimus bot should perform some meaningful work in Tesla factories next year. So, other upgrades including the Optimus bot. Let's go to this article from Yahoo Finance before we continue the analysis. Tesla stock drops on margin concerns. Musk warning on Q3 production. Tesla's closely watched second quarter gross margins came in at 18.2%, below analyst expectations of 18.8%, and that's why the stock dropped. Tesla's operating margin also fell below 10% to 9.6%, which was nearly 5%, or 493 basis points to be precise, below what it was a year ago. Now, more than likely the margin cuts were due to all the price cuttings Tesla had on their cars this year. So although demand increased for the cars, you have to sacrifice margins. According to Musk, demand for the new truck is off the hook regarding the Cybertruck. Demand is so far off the hook you can't even see the hook, Musk said regarding the Cybertruck. So that's really not an issue. Now this is what Wall Street is saying. Overall, this was a gridlock 2Q print by Musk and company, given all the noise surrounding the story heading into the quarter. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives said in a note to clients, and has a price target of 350. Another analyst at Citibank said, we expect the shares to trade modestly lower as the current valuation likely needed a stronger Q2 outlook. Again, they beat on earnings and revenues, but the margins took a hit. And another analyst at Guggenheim said, overall, while the print was better than feared, forward-looking pricing, production, operating leverage, and demand commentary will likely weigh on shares following the considerable run in the stock. Now, let's just go to the monthly chart. The considerable run from beginning of the year, price is up almost 200% before the $20 pullback today. So a breather was warranted. You also had price bumping up to the shoulders of this massive head and shoulder pattern. It's also the round hole psychological number $300. So again, going back to the weekly chart, short term price needs to hold this 265 level. If not, price is going to then come down and trade in the 265 to 240 level. However, the best buy to go long is if price can get down to the 240-ish level. Now, if I move this box up, and if I assume that these three boxes is trend, you close below the first one and the second one, you have a trend reversal. Again, just in terms of the boxes. In terms of the candles, you're still up, right? You're still in the uptrend. If we look at the weekly chart, you can see that a little better. You're still in the uptrend. This could just be a pullback before the next leg higher. All in all, before the earnings, should have taken some off the table. After the earnings, use the pullback as an opportunity to go long. You just got to pick your price that you're willing to go long at. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.